Hi, I'm Karen McMahon, and I'm the director of the Cadillac Area Backpack Program. This morning, you're seeing us in action. We are outside of the Cooley Annex at 221 Granite Street, and we are packing 573 bags of food today for the students of the CAPS community and Mesick and Manton. And that includes Head Start classrooms, ISD classrooms. So we cover the gamut here pretty much in Wexford County. We begin the morning at 9 o'clock, well actually 8:45. I have a very eager setup crew, and they show up at 8:45. They unpackage all the food and put it in bins, so the next packing crew can come in at 9:30 and just do the old Henry Ford assembly line, and we pack those bags in less than a half hour. And so they're very efficient at what they do, and it's just such a good group to work with. Each week we purchase approximately 4,000 pounds of food. I think that's climbing because our numbers are climbing, but it's a lot of food. We get that directly from Feeding America, from our monetary donations. So it helps us be able to keep our bags consistent with the food and to know what's going in each of those bags and keep count of that. We have about 50 volunteers that show up each and every week. They are very faithful and committed, and they just do a marvelous job at working well together and getting things out in a very quick time. Our purpose is to simply be a supplemental food program for kids. We're not a problem-solving group in terms of why food insecurity exists in people's homes, but we are simply filling that gap when teachers have told us that kids are returning to school on Monday morning hungry, their behavior is affected, their performance is affected. So we're simply trying to get that food into their homes so they having an adequate supply over the weekend. We're fortunate in that we have a great alliance with the Cadillac Area Public School System. They've been very supportive of our program, and they are very thankful for our program. They continually tell us that it is so beneficial and important in the lives of these students, and we are just really pleased to be able to provide that.
I think the backpack program is a great opportunity for us to serve the kids of Cadillac and the surrounding schools. Being an ex-teacher for 34 years, I love doing this. I think this should be an all-day thing. We should be feeding a lot of kids that either don't know about this or are not getting fed enough, and it's a real crisis in this area.
I have been with the backpack program since it started years ago, and watching it grow, it's sad because it is growing and the need is there. But it's a joyful thing for us. We come in at 9:30, and beforehand we've got this clubs that get us ready to roll. And all these volunteers come. We have two sides of the table, and everybody has one thing to put in that bag. And when you glance up, you see all these hands and faces that are smiling, and it's joyful in there. And you pass this bag around, and in a half hour's time, we're bags, over 500 bags. And it's done in a joyful atmosphere that we can do this. People from all over, different walks of life, we come in for a half an hour of our time that's out of our day, a busy day. This is not busy, this is beautiful work that we do.
The program started 12 years ago. I've been involved 11 years, and it's really been a great thing for me personally. I think one of the best benefits, aside from being able to help children, is to coalesce with the people in our community. Most of the volunteers come from various churches, civic groups, our own church, and so it's great to see that community building together to accomplish a purpose.
From two young mothers that went to school one Monday morning, and these children hadn't eaten on the weekend, this started. And as long as God allows me to be able to get out and go and do this, I looked for this morning, this half hour out of my life, because it is such a joy to be able to help.
If you'd like to volunteer, You can simply show up on Thursday mornings. We pack every Thursday morning unless there's a deviation in the school schedule. The setup crew comes at 8:45, packing crew at 9:30, and we are usually done around 10 o'clock. During the month of November, from the 1st through the 30th, we have our Double Your Dollars campaign. We have a donor that has put up $20,000 and he will double up to $20,000, whatever is given. We usually surpass that goal. It's a great fundraising thing for us. It's the only fundraiser we do all year long for this program. It is well supported by the community and churches, and we are extremely grateful for that. If you're interested in giving, there will be information on the screen, and if you see me, you can always ask me.